Hello and welcome back to the Bravo stream of the EGL on Europa Halo 2v2 series. I'm Joe Sketch, as always, joined here with Tommy the Krogan, and we've just seen some absolutely mad plays through the winners bracket, but we've jumped down into the losers now, and our next game is going to be More Power versus Dushan Undas Beast, and our local translators behind the scenes have told me that means the Beauty and the Beast. Tommy, talk us through these teams.
I mean, we have Turu and Straktik on the German-sounding team, obviously, and on the other side, it's Surrender and Washed More. I like that gamer tag. These players, I'm familiar with Turu. He's been playing these Face It 4v4 Cups. We actually teamed together for some of them during seasons 1 and 2, and Turu is a highlight player in this lobby easily. I mean, he's very good at anything he does in Halo 5. So, and besides that, actually, Turu has previous experience in 2v2. He played in the Europa Double Series with AG Spa. So, what are the game types, Sketch, going into this series?
So we've got Regret, Truth, and Rig. Regret being our game one, and we've just seen a mad series on Regret, which is Demonica Esports versus Tier 3. If you've just been watching the Alpha stream, Tier 3 took on and beat Demonica Esports and then got handedly beaten by Cartel 2s. So they're down in losers now, but we, obviously, moving on. Regret again, there's a key part of this map is going to be that OS, Tommy. So, More Power and Dushan and Das Bass, as you said, Furu is a player to look out for on this game mode, but how are these teams going to try and set up on this map?
I mean, Regret, there's no real setups. It's about pushing and pinching all the time. Obviously, when you can, you try to take control of top mid and maybe car side and then push on, but this map is just a constant flow. There's no really, like, if you think about Rig, it's very usual to hold the inside of the map and just keep it and wait for the enemies to push. But in Regret, it's more about just once you get to top mid car 2, you're just staying there because you see a lot more and then you see what the enemies are and you make that push happen. So there's no real part in the map that you want to control. Obviously, top mid is always top mid, but besides that, the overshield, it's back in action. It's kind of in the open area. We'll be seeing a lot of 2v2 fights happen for the overshield, and whoever gets this first one is gonna go on to a nice quick start.
Yep, and we're going to jump on board with some gameplay any second now. More Power versus Dushan Undas Beast. Yep, my French pronunciation, I've been practicing off stream. And as I said, we got translators behind the scene, but we're going straight on board with this Regret Slayer. This is game one in our losers round 5. We're jumping on board with that player to watch, as Tommy said, is Furu. The start of this game is going to be battling towards this OS spawn, but it looks like some players are all over the place here, but Straktik gets the OS. Straktik OS, all players still up now. He gets a cleave onto Nath Moore and Surrender's left in a 1 versus 2, Tommy. So nice start here from the Germans, and Surrender's already running with his tailbone between his legs.
Yeah, I assume the other blue players spawn on the opposite side of the map, so they're kind of isolated at the moment. But Turu is punching the ground. I'm not sure what he's thinking. He found Surrender. Oh, red car with a nice carbine shot. So we'll see if he's gonna charge the other player, maybe help his teammate finish it off. But Nathmore is he's gone bottom mid. He's gone out of there. They don't know where he is. But they do know that one of them is in blue, so we'll see Turu and Straktik make a push to blue base right now.
Yeah, with Furu and Straktik with complete map control here, and they get the kill in the end on that side, and they know that Surrender's somewhere around this blue base, and again he's going to have to run away as Nathmore's been taken down, so twice Surrender's had to run away and try and keep his life. It's Fury's in a 1 versus 1. It's a huge game battle here, and both are backing away. Fury had to reload that carbine at the worst time. Teammate taken around, Straktik's been taken out. Fury comes in, gets a clean up onto Surrender, hopefully, but a nice trade for Surrender. So Surrender keeping Nathmore and himself in this game. But a nice start from the Germans. But now, finally, Nathmore's got some control top middle. It's the first time the blue team being able to get up there. And they're already looking for red spawners, Tommy.
Yeah. Turu is in a pinch right now. He's going to get pushed by one of the players, maybe two. Yeah, Washed Morris is going to jump as well. So, do we have a lag out again? Yeah, I believe so. Maybe Straktik has lagged out of the match. Yeah, we'll
let's
get
keep playing here for the time
restart going.
being. Let's just keep playing here until we get confirmation from the admins what we're going to do next. But whilst we're talking about this, we're looking at this green gun of Nath Moore's as the game ends. That green gun is unfortunately being shown on the stream. Nath Moore, change your gun. No one wants to see that vomit on the screen. We're going to have a restart here so we can bring it back towards us as we get this lobby set back up again. It was 4-2, the lead for Stratic and Furu against Surrender and Nath Moore. And again, it was Surrender's 2 plays which kept them in it. It could have been 4-0 easily, but 2 1-on-1 wins for Surrender kept them alive just for the time being. So hopefully we'll get a reset again, maybe a reset of mindset for Surrender and Nath Moore. They can get this OS at the start. But Furu and Stratic seem to start quite strong, and as you said, the power play on this map is Furu, but Stratic as well. He's playing a lot of these 4v4s as well. Tommy, do you know anything about him?
I mean, I know he's been around. He's actually lately played a lot of the Heated Halo 1v1s, so I believe he has beaten Sanart in a 1v1, who we saw earlier on the stream. But like you said, he has also played the Face It 4v4 Cups with some varying results. I believe he has been a couple of times in the top 8, but never really pushed beyond that point, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of teamwork Turu and Stratic have, because I don't think that they've played that much together. In some German cups, some community cups, they always play together, but besides that, in a more serious manner, I haven't seen them play together. Definitely Turu, he's the #1 player in this lobby, in my opinion. You could actually see his kind of like his over-the-top confidence in one of those plays where he just pushed needles with an unreloaded carbine, just doing all sorts of crazy things and still being able to back out and stay alive. So we're just seeing a confident Turu, and when you see a confident Turu on the map, you know you're gonna have some issues with him.
Yeah, exactly. And Stratic backing him up as well. Nath Moore and Surrender already seeming to be a bit on the back end of this. So if anything, this reset does suit them more. They can now maybe try and get some more map control. We only saw Nath Moore once get towards top middle, and the whole rest of the time we've seen them in the carbines and needles, stuck in bases. They haven't really been able to get any sort of control on map. And realistically, as the game continues and Fur and Stratic get into their stride of things, that normally means there's a lot more collapses and a lot more spiraling out of control for the scoreline. So hopefully, as we start this game up soon, Nath Moore and Surrender will get another time to reset, maybe get that first OS battle again, maybe switch up your starting strats as well, because I think Stratic got that one without even losing his life at the start of that game. So hopefully maybe they can play it a bit differently. Tommy, if you were in their shoes, what's your setup? What would be your style to start this regret game?
I mean, 4v4 is a lot more complex. In 2v2, it's basically one goes car side bottom mid and one goes P side bottom mid. And regarding where your opponents go, you try to maybe single out one of those opponent players. If you can both get an angle on the car side player, then you try to kill him, and whoever has more shields will then jump for the overshield grab, and usually you can get it pretty much for free. Then it's all about hunting down that the other player. But sometimes we see it go a bit different. I mean, even in 2v2, sometimes the overshield player gets burned. He gets naded when he's trying to grab it. So we'll see how the start goes. I mean, it's kind of random in a sense, where either team could take the first overshield and get an early lead. So whoever gets that, good for them. But it's not over yet. You know the time of the next overshield. Just keep that in mind. Keep rolling.
So you make it sound so easy as well, Tommy. It's like, oh yeah, now all you got to do is go to this side and win your gunfights, and then you get OS, and that's as simple as that.
Easy.
So we are going to get a full replay, and it's going to be Fur and Stratic, so our red team, Deshawn, Undas, Beast, Beauty and the Beast. I'm going to call them Beast for short. They're going to need only 23 kills from this one, as they had a 2-kill lead in that last game, and it's going to be a full 25 for the side of Nath Moore and Surrender. So we're going to jump on board with this gameplay as the game's loading up again. We're going to go straight back into our losers round 5, game 1 with these two squads lining up. So we've done really well to get to this point as well, so it's nice play. Do you know what as well? This side of Nath Moore and Surrender took out our Gars squad, our French squad, earlier on in this competition, and they showed the Demonica Esports squad quite a high contested battle almost as well. So it's really, really good play from them. So they do have some sort of firepower behind them, between them. And now we're going to see the gameplay come onto the screen. We're slowly loading into that Regret Slayer. We're going to be jumping on board with some of these players straight away, as we're going to see if they're going to listen to Tommy's advice. 1 car, 1 P. Win your gunfights, you get OS. It's that easy. Fury's up first with his carbine. Get some shots on the Nath Moore again. Alex, that Stratic gets that OS for free. And the blue players are already running away.
Yeah. That was basically the exact same starting strategy as well from the boys in red. So I'm wondering why the blue team didn't do anything differently. But right now it's only a 1 kill difference. So Natmore is actually playing his life well. He's getting out of dodge, but Stratic finally finds him. So now True and Stratic are gonna pinch the other guy, and he's dead. Now it's gonna be the spawn trap. So Stratic should be blocking red side. So Vastmore spawns in blue, and it's 1v1 for True. And we know True, he likes to take those 1v1s.
Yeah, and then his teammate as well, Nathmore, all lost as Surrender spawns on the red side of the map. It's 5-0 this time round, and Furu and Stratic know where these guys are going to be spawning on the blue squad. But Washmore and Surrender are just playing so scared. They're playing separated because of these split spawns. That's unfortunate. They just need to try and regroup together and try and take some of these gunfights. Fury's just deciding to stay top middle, looking for any blue players, but no one is home anywhere. Nathmore's decided to make his way towards red. Carbine gets taken out in a 1v1 versus Furu. Can Surrender clean it up? No, he can't. Surrender's got to back away again. They're just playing so scared, this blue team, and they're getting taken out as well. Fury's on an absolute riot here, and Stratic and Fury have yet to be even challenged really for their lives. Nathmore is now back and spawned up, and Surrender's spawned with him, but straight away Surrender's been cleaned out again. Fury's shown a riot, and Stratic's taken him out as well. So huge plays from the Germans. They know they're going to be spawning red base. Fury's making sure of that. He's waiting for time to come in. He knows they're both spawned up now. He's going to go regroup with his teammate. It's 10-0. It's 10-0, Tommy. What's going on?
I mean, this is just perfect. They're controlling the spawns, they're pinching. I mean, to be fair though, True and Stratic are winning their 1v1s as well, so it's not all teamwork, but they're just playing this very well right now, and because of their ruling, it's actually 12-0 pretty much right now, so it's a huge lead, almost half the score already, and Turu is taking another 1v1, actually goes down for the first time, so good stuff from Surrender. He's now gonna relocate through needles, maybe go blue car, get an eye on the map a little bit higher. His teammate is in blue, he's gonna be blue car, so let's see what they do next. They spot a player top mid. They're actually gonna try to challenge True right here, but True is just flying all over the place. And the teammate comes behind, and they're... Oh, no, Moore gets the first kill, but Stratic cleans Moore up, so it's a bad trade for them again.
Yeah, I'm just going to say off stream as well, Tommy, Stratic got that OS for free. The blue team weren't even near it. But at least it's one positive thing for the blue team. No one's going to be walking away with a goose egg. They both managed to get a kill in this game, but it's 13-2. And Stratic just saw an end. Yep, I'll backcrack Surrender. Fury, you can perfect this everyone. Killing Frenzy. And you know what that means? Perfection's on the cards here, Tommy. 15-2. Stratic, and he only needs 5 kills to get that perfection. Can he get it? Make that 4 kills left. He's still challenging Surrender. And Surrender does get another kill, so there's no breadstick. There's no Olive Garden breadsticks on the table. There's going to be a 1-on-1 here for Stratic. A perfect kill for him. Only needs 3 kills away from his perfect. But he's getting shot by Nathmore. Can he get it? He's backing away, rightfully so. And realistically, this has just been the red team. This has been the Germans. The beauty and the beast. Just more about the beauty this game, the beast. If you're on the blue team, because you're getting hunted down whenever you spawn.
Yeah, this is a classical case of you are being out individual skilled in a sense. I mean, Toro and Stratic both are better individually than their opponents, in my opinion, anyway, and it's kind of showing. I mean, Stratic, I believe he's 2 or 3 kills away from the running riot medal, so we have to stay on board with him until he dies. We can't switch. So he's gonna be in 1v2 now, so it'll be interesting. He might go down for the first time, but he finds Westmore, who is weak. Now he has 1v1 against Surrender, and he's gonna take it. Oh yeah, he's taking it. I believe it's 1 more kill for Stratic, and it's a running riot, so he needs to play this smart. Let his teammate Turu make some players weak for him and just play it nice and safe.
That was beautiful play from Stratic. He managed to, in a 2 versus 1, come out on top in 2 1v1s. Furu, nowhere near, but Moore and Surrender just deciding to push Stratic both in 1v1 situations. So he gets the OS, and hopefully that's going to retain his life. He only needs 1 kill away from this perfection as well. And that's really what we're looking for. He's got 2 players shooting at him. It's surely going to be game over. Surely he can't get away from this. He's going to die. But no, he stayed alive. What's going on here? Oh, he finally gets taken out. So there's no perfection. There's no running riot. We're going to jump on board with Nathmore trying to get the clean up onto Furu, but Furu still manages to get the kill. And that green gun no longer on our screen. It's a victory. It's 24-6. It should be 23-6. We'll make it 26-6 in the end score, and it's going to be Deshaun under Das Beast winning against More Power. That's 1-0, 25-6, or however you want to say it, 24-26. They've won the game.
Yeah, there's a breadstick on the screen right there, washed more, and also that killing frenzy from Stratic. So good stuff from them. Stratic was 1 kill away from getting that running riot and a perfection medal. So what more can I say? That was an absolutely dominant performance.
Yeah, I mean, the stats speak for themselves. Stratic going absolutely off, but Furu, you'd argue, making a lot of his plays, a lot of his breaks in favour for Stratic, who's trying to play his life, trying to get that 0 death, 15 kill, that achievement almost in a competitive style. The killing frenzy comes in. Surrender with 70% accuracy. Well played from him. He did do quite well, picking up a lot of kills. Did get 5 up against, realistically, against a lot of pressure. Most of those 5 kills are coming off the back of 2v1s as well. But our score update, there it is, 25-6. Dushon, Undas Beast. My pronunciation's getting better and better each time, Tommy. We're going to jump on board with our game 2 now. It's going to be Truth Slayer. And, I mean, what do you do if you're Nath Moore and Surrender? What is there? Is there any sort of saving grace they can have going into this one?
If you can't win individual fights, then I suppose you will have to try to like really buddy system with your friend a lot more. When you spawn and the enemies are pushing you, you just have to communicate where you're gonna push, and you both have to go the same route and look at the same angle. Like that's the only chance you have. If you look at the same person, then you can melt him quickly. You don't have to worry about winning 1v1. So that's like the only chance I see Nathan Moore and Surrender having. They have to work together really well, move together and look at the same angle together, shoot together. That's their only chance.
And here we go, EGL and Europa Halo doubles series here. We're going to jump on board with game 2 of our losers round 5, and we're starting again with Furu, the player who's making the plays for Strategist teammate at the start. And again, it's going to be a quick, a bit of a glitch start, and there Nath Moore comes away with a kill. That's a starting kill for him, and he gets a double. So he's already doubled his kills for this series so far in this second game. He's jumping on board on top middle straight away. So it's a nice play. He does get his top mid control, but he doesn't know where they're spawning, so he doesn't really pick it was almost like they didn't block anywhere. They just were reacting on whenever the red team's going to spawn. So they do start off well. And did Surrender get the camo? Let's jump on board with Surrender here. So Surrender's got camo. It's 3-0 start. So a nice start from Moore and Surrender at the start of this game. But they really need to start using some more momentum and getting these kills, because Surrender's in a 1 versus 1 with camo. He can't afford to lose that. And he's got nice shots from Nath Moore on the end. And Stratic now left alone. P2 as Surrender still using his camo to nice effect as he got 2 kills on the back of it.
Yeah, this is a perfect start for them. This is what they wanted. It'll be interesting to see once Turu and Stratic are able to break this control. How long can they keep the control? But right now, I mean, Surrender and Nathan Moore are in the driving seat, 6-0 up. Beautiful shots by Moore. We just missed it, but we'll stay on Surrender. They might both now, the Turu and Stratic might both spawn on the car side as they do, both in the bubble. So as we'll see if Surrender, he's getting out of guard. He didn't know where they were. So I'm not sure if they intentionally made them spawn bubble or if it was accidental, but it came back to bite them as they didn't know where Turu and Stratic were.
Yeah, Tommy, so far there's been 6 kills for Nath Moore and for Surrender, and they have assisted each other in all of them. Surrender with 5 assists and Nath Moore with 5 kills, and Surrender with 1 kill and Nath Moore with 1 assist. So there's been a great team shot so far, but they are slowly still maintaining this lead. Another big kill from Surrender and Nath Moore again. And I don't know what's happened, but it seems to be a completely different squad on this Truth game. But eventually they do get caught out. So nice double from Furu. This would be the time now, if you're the red team, if you're the beast team, to start contesting both camo and also getting the spawn kills on the side of the blue team.
Yeah. Well, this is perfect. True sitting P1, his teammate is Blue Eli, helping him. Now True needs to worry about the flanker. There he is. And team shots again. That's how you do it. When your opponents are separated, you try to quickly finish off one of them and then do the same to the other guy. Just use that team shot, it's so powerful. Turu has the camo control, his teammate is already flanking Nath Moore and he's going down as well. Every player we're trying to see is going down in a whim. Turu still has half of the camouflage left, so what does Surrender and Moore need to do to stop this bleeding right now?
They need to slow this game down, Tommy. They just seem to be always caught out to separate parts of the map. They know that the other team's got camo. It's be a nice win if Nathan can get this. Washmore does get the kill onto Furious. So it's a big kill for camo, and they're still in this game. They might have been lost 7 kills in a row or something along those lines, but they still have to realise actually it's only a 1 kill game. Let's play together. Let's use that team shot we had at the start of the game. Let's try and not be scared, because what I'm seeing is Surrender and Nathan Moore backing down in so many different plays when realistically they need to be using that confidence and start challenging Stratic and Furu. It almost looks like Nath Moore and Surrender are just getting killed whenever they're trying to run away, because they're scared of the power of both Stratic and Furu. And this game has flipped. The collapse of the blue team has happened in front of our eyes, Tommy.
Yeah. A nice flank from Nathan Moore, but he didn't get the kill. Killing sprint from Straktik he's feeling good right now. I mean, Nathan Moore and Surrender, they have about a few more spawn screens to look at and figure out what they need to do differently, or this game is pretty much over.
Yeah, for sure, Tom. We're still on board with Straktik as we have done for most of this series. He's got a killing spree, a killing frenzy last game, and he looks like he's not stopping anytime now. It looks 50-9. If you're just joining in now, you think, oh, that's a pretty close game. But at one point, this was a 7-1 lead to the blue team. So we've gone 14-2 for Fear and Straktik in favour of them. Deshaun, Undas, Beast. And now we're still on board with Straktik throughout all of this. His next camo is going to come up anytime soon. Nath Moore's getting some shots of the Fury. Fury will be taken down. And Nath Moore and Surrender are now going to be either in a 2 versus 1. Straktik does take out Nath Moore. So Surrender versus Straktik in a 1 versus 1. Surrender's got some good shots onto him. And Straktik's just going to back away from this fight. Camo is going to be up anytime now.
Toru
I think that Fury has it as well. So let's jump on board with him. Again, the blue team, Washed Moore and Surrender have not been able to get any sight on this camo. And a back down, a back whack from Fury comes in as well. So it just looks like camo on the back of his camo. Because Ninja's going to come in soon, maybe. Surrender gets a kill on the Fury. But again, it's just been all the red team, Tommy, for his last few minutes.
Yeah, it's nice to kill the camo player, but you're still down by 7 kills, make that 8 kills. So this is really hard for them. I mean, looking at how big of a difference the first map was in terms of kills, I mean, I don't see any chance for the guys in blue. So it's just gonna be the boys, German boys, finishing this game pretty soon, I assume.
Yeah, but what I will say, a positive to take away from the side of Washmore and Surrender from More Power is that their start of this game was really strong, and when they decided to take the gunfights to Straktik and Fury, they played so much better. But since Straktik and Fury started to get control, they've almost been so passive in their gameplay. They need to sort of look back on this and realise, actually, do you know what? We can take these guys sometimes. We can challenge these 2v2 fights, especially to start when they're both shooting at the same players, taking some good angles. And they've had to realise that staying in these bases is just not doing too well for them. I understand that sometimes you have to slow play a game, but they're almost playing so passive, they're waiting for Fear and Straktik to push them each time, Tommy.
Yeah. I mean, you always have options. If you're stuck in a base, I mean, it's very unlikely that your opponents are going to be both P side and car side, so you just try to get out on one of those sides. If you see your opponents maybe B2 and in red base and you're in blue base, just try to go car side. You just can't stay inside a base for too long. It's the position where it's the easiest to make a pinch and collapse on you, so you just need to try to get out of those bad situations, put down the sprint button and just get out of there. We're looking at Toro, he's gonna try to get his final kill, but that Straktik has the perfect kill, so that's the 25-14 win on Truth, and the series as well, 2-0 for the boys, the German boys.
Yeah, Deshaun Undas Beast winning 2-0 against More Power, 25-14 on our Truth game, and 25-6 on Regret. So quite a comfortable victory for Straktik and Fury. Tommy, talk to us about the stats there.
Am I seeing a second killing frenzy from Straktik? 2 games, 2 killing frenzies. Oh my god. Yeah, Straktik is on fire right now. Highest damage in the game, most kills, least deaths. And most assists. That's the perfect scoreline. So he was best in every category. But props to his teammate Turu. Obviously, he's putting down the damage as well, creating those opportunities for Straktik. And yeah, this was a quick 2-0. I mean, we'll try to look at who they're gonna play next, and hopefully stay on this same lobby and see how Turu and Straktik fare in the next round.
Absolutely, Tommy. And just for confirmation, there it is, 25-6, 25-14. Deshaun Undas Beast. I apologise to any German people out there for my pronunciation of that team name. I should probably just keep calling them Beast, but every time I'm like, oh, go on, Sketch. Try and say the full name. Try and say it right each time. And yeah, very confident. I think Straktik went 28-7 in our series in the end, so very, very easy win for them. We're just going to jump for a quick break whilst we set up our next series, so we'll see you both very shortly.